There we go. Now we're here.
Cool.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome. I'm going to see if I can do anything about the aspect ratio for this camera today. Welcome, guys. So, yeah, this is... Thanks for being patient. We were expecting to start at 3 today, but and all of our matches in C-Law were actually set at 2. So that's on us. We will update that on our end. But we're here. The reason we're a little delayed is there's just been some odd issues with the opponent. So we've got those things resolved. Everything's good. And so we're now into draft. So that's what we're going to show you here just right now. And we'll get you music muted for now. There we go. All right. And hello, Lane.
Hi,
Lane
how's it going?
Lane just popped in.
Oh, yeah.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. How about you, Cody?
I'm okay.
Thank you.
I'm all right.
It's definitely a day so far.
Yeah. I feel a bit more dry today. Not as lively as I normally am.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
It's weird. Went from being like 30 yesterday to 60 today. And I think everybody's feeling a little...
Yep, I agree. Well, draft's off to a start. Enemy team. So we're playing the University of Maryland. This is C-Law. So this is our collegiate League of Legends tournament. This is the higher caliber, higher tier play. So I really want us to play all of these matches if possible. And so we're playing the University of Maryland. They are definitely. We'll take a look at their school here in just a little bit. I'm going to do that on these now. I'm going to kind of talk about the schools.
Yeah.
And, just kind of talk about the differences. Just so we're clear. But yeah, so Nunu ban, Urgot ban, and Corky on the opponents. All Corky, I'm not quite clear on the Corky ban, but that's all good. And then we ban Ambessa, and then I see Pantheon and Hue. And then we lock in Riven first pick. So that's a good flex pick for us.
Oh, yeah.
What are you expecting to see today? Anything exciting, Lane?
I'm hoping to see something exciting, especially with like them banning the Nunu, the Urgot. The Corki's definitely weird, but they allowed the Riven to go through,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm ready to see the Riven played.
I've
The
been kind of surprised Smolder is being let through as often lately as he is as well.
100%, especially with the new change to Smolder, how they buffed his Q and allowed it to do crit damage now
Yeah.
with the Affinity Edge.
Yep.
It's definitely a, especially last semester with Breaking playing Smolder and going great every game.
Yep. I think we froze.
Oh,
No,
okay.
there's a delay. So there's a 2-minute delay. So if you're just a bit behind, and that's okay. But we just have to. That's part of the league rules. Oh, we lock in Nico and Ivern. Oof.
Ooh.
That's dangerous. They locked in Cassiopeia, Camille. Camille's I'm probably gonna go top. I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I don't think Camille's jungling these days.
The only thing I've seen is Camille mid lately,
Okay.
but usually it's top.
Yeah.
Cassiopeia's 100% gonna be either ADC or mid because Mage's been a really popular in the ADC role.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Miss Mabry, I don't see any
Salad.
issues. No notice on our end. Everything looks green and good. So yeah, hopefully restarting the app to help.
So looks like it might be Talon jungle for them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what do we ban here? So what are we looking for to ban? They ban the Caitlyn,
Okay.
which is interesting because we don't usually go Nico Caitlyn.
No.
That's not
We
typical
usually
for us.
go Nico Ash.
Right.
Yeah.
And we ban the Draven.
The Draven, yeah.
There's the Ash
There's
ban.
the Ash. Okay, yeah. So they're wanting to just take our ADC out of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really trying to restrict the AD
Yeah.
carry choices. And so at this point, like, what is even left? You got Kog'Maw, that could be a good potential. I don't see us playing Jinx all that much.
Jinx is good. It's just we just don't play her that much.
Yeah,
Should be an amazing pick to have, but
right.
I think he Vayne might be the pick here.
Yeah. And what is it? Man,
The Renata.
ban the Renata. Interesting. And
I,
maybe we're trying to do the opposite, get rid of some of the support options.
yeah, because I think their support is a little bit higher ranked than
Hmm.
some other players.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they were trying to do. Their support goes Rel.
Yep. I like Rel. Rel's cool.
Oh yeah, no. Rel's an amazing champ to have on your team. She's fun to play too. I've played her once or twice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So what'd you used to play, Cody, when you played League?
Um, it was a very different game than it is now.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Oh
So
yeah.
the game plays very differently now than it did then. So on campus, we played on campus. So there was a bunch of us that played a lot. And the funny story that I usually tell is, so I was known like for my Akali. Akali before her rework, I was known for just being the most absurd Akali and just going like 20-0, like on multiple games in a row. It was brutal. And so it started to spread around campus like, oh, there's this guy named Cody and he's like super good at Akali. And then so I run into somebody and we're talking about League, and he's talking about this Akali player who's incredible. This is in like the cafeteria. Like we're
Yeah.
down in the cafeteria and some random person's talking to me about this. They're like, yeah, there's this dude on campus who plays Akali like super hardcore. I'm like, that's me, bro. Like that's actually me. And so then we go play for like the rest of the day upstairs. It was a lot of fun, but
Heck
yeah,
yeah.
I played a lot of mid, for sure. I was kind of like Brecken. You see him in the mid floor, like helping people like navigate the technical side of the game and like calling the shots a little bit. That was my main focus in that.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I love playing top lane. Gnar is for sure my favorite in the game. I just love his character and his kit, and he's just a lot of fun to play. But any characters that are like real tempo swinging characters, I generally enjoy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Timo was another one. Timo Top was another one I used to do a lot of.
Oh yeah. So it looks like we did go for the Vayne for 80, and then it looks like we went for Galio mid,
Yeah.
and then Riven top,
Yep.
and they went for Aphelios ADC, which is uncommon.
Yep.
I don't see him played much of.
He's and that's like he's an 80 carry that I really like because he's
Oh,
the
yeah.
tempo switching character, right?
100%.
He's kind of rotates. So you kind of have to pay attention to and that's what makes him difficult
Yeah,
because he has three different like stages, or is it four?
it's four.
It's
It's
four.
four.
He's got the
Yeah,
long range, he's got the close range shuriken
yeah.
thing, he's got the plasma launcher, and then the flamethrower. So yeah, there's
Hmm.
four. So he's got four different modes, and so it's when you're rotating between four different things like that, it can be like really challenging. Nar, for example, he's only rotating between two modes. He's either in
Yeah,
his little baby form or he's in big Nar. So that's just two modes to keep up with. And so yeah, that's for sure why Aphelios is so difficult. Is that reason he just has multiple, and you can't control.
hmm,
You can it cycles correctly, but it doesn't control it. And Twisted Fate is very similar. He has
yeah.
a card mechanic where he's rotating between cards. It's only three options though, so it's easier to do that consistently and actually get the right one. But with Philios, it's really challenging, which is why he's not as much. But I've seen some good Aphelios play lately, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. No, Philius, he's an amazing champ to see played.
And you called it
Actually,
wrong.
I
Nathan Stake
did.
and Galley are top,
Really?
and Riven. See, that's why I like Riven as a pick because it's a
Yeah.
flex pick. We can put it in several different
Yeah, we could
places.
put it in either one, which that makes more sense because of how much Brecken plays Riven and how
Hmm.
good he is with him.
Yep.
I'm just used to seeing Galio mid.
Right.
It's very common.
And they might swap. You know, that's the other thing.
Yeah,
They can lane swap.
they
They
can.
can definitely lane swap.
Oh, 100%. But
Yep.
I can see the Galio into
Look at
Camille.
this. There's no one on campus for Akali. Yeah,
There it
for sure.
is.
It was a thing. It was definitely a thing. Twisted Fate and I played a lot of Twisted Fate at the time. A lot of Akali. Those were the main ones that I was playing a lot of. Yeah, I played League a ton when it first came out. My wife's in here talking about it. I had heard about Cody for his
Yeah.
Akali gameplay before we even met. Yeah. Too bad I didn't like record any of that stuff. It's all good. It's just
That-
it's just the legends.
Oh yeah, it would have been amazing to see just have that gameplay, be able to go back and look at it.
Yeah. But my Riot account is the same one. I've used the same Riot account the whole time, and I don't know if they keep your history that long back, but
Uh,
you might be able to. Probably not. Probably not. Okay, so we're gonna be on the delay, so we'll have like a 3-minute delay again here. So we're gonna chat just about a couple things while we're
Okay.
waiting for this to go. So just so we're on the same page, again, this is the Collegiate League of Legends conference, and we are playing against the University of Maryland, which the University of Maryland. Let's just do some research on them. Can you shut that door right
yeah,
fast too?
that's all.
University of Maryland. I'm going to go ahead and take a shot in the dark and say they're probably a very large school. And so interesting to see. Here's University of Maryland.
Okay.
There they are. That looks right.
Sorry.
So this is their site. I always like to just do a couple things. I like to just do a quick scan. Is esports mentioned anywhere on the front? Usually not. Usually not for the most part. Then I just search for esports and see what pops up. And then so here's some UMD esports. Looks like they're under their housing and residence life, recreation and wellness is what they're under. And so here's their setup here. Oh, they have a live stream. Are they live today? Let's see. This guy's popular. Look at that. It's a good looking place. I like it.
Oh yeah.
That's a good website. Nice. I like that. Very cool. Teams. Yeah, League, Rocket League, Valorant, Overwatch, Fortnite. So we're playing their varsity. This is their varsity roster that they're playing. So sweet. Yep. Destiny's who I'm messaging on Discord. I've been talking to Destiny today, so very cool. Nice. They've had some league championships. Very cool. They've not won a championship for league, looks like, as far as this goes, but what do they got for facilities? Oh, the future. Huh. Looks like they're trying to build something new, maybe. I like it. Cool. Maryland's got it going on. Shout out to University of Maryland. They got it going on. And they are not online streaming. So, hey, you know what? I'm going to put it in the chat. If they want to come hang out with us, they are welcome to. Let me get our stream. I'll send it to Destiny. Cool. All right, we're loading in. All right, this is
Heck
game
yeah.
one. Here we go. Game one of today's matchup against University of Maryland. Still best 2 out of 3. Our goal definitely to come out and make a quick statement. So let's see how we do. See how our Tigers fare today.
Oh yeah. We're good about coming out strong and showing where we stand in the lanes. And usually our lane phase, we're very dominant in it. We like to show we control it. You back up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. My league client. League is just run by a small AP company. We got to take it easy on them, okay? That my client is kind of stuck right now, so we'll see if it fixes itself. Just got to not expect the best here. Nintendo's like that too. It's like you'd expect so much better from some companies, and they just don't. And it is what it is.
That's like EA as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
See if we'll give it a minute. If it doesn't, we'll reconnect.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Awesome. Hello. Hello, Jiggle.
Hey.
Jiggle Buddha. Nice. Love the name. Triple. Yep. Win time. Let's go. Yes. Yes. We're going to go and close and restart. Boo doo boo boo boo. Round 2.
No good.
Fight.
The long wait. It's like every league match. You gotta wait 5-10 minutes just to get in.
There we go. Now we're in. We're in. Awesome.
Okay.
Got some early action. Trying to move into the mid here. Super good. We are going Fog of War on. We can see everybody. We've got directed cameras. So I think we're all set for what we need. Actually, let's go do objective timers. Yeah, we're right above objective timers. Perfect. Okay,
So,
cool. We are there.
that is one thing.
Cool. No early gank action, which is it's all good. Sometimes you try to get that set up for like an early invade and it just doesn't quite pan out, which is fine. I'd rather that happen than something bad happen. And Riven did go top, so we did see Brecken is top.
The lane switch, yeah.
Nathan Gallio is actually bottom. Oh no, that's Ali. Never mind. Ali is Nico. God, I hate
Nico.
that. Oh, I hate that.
Oh, you got tricked.
Yeah, I got tricked. It is bad. And Ali is so good at using her little clone too. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Nah, the amount of just skill and technique she uses on Nico's amazing.
Yeah.
Because there's things I haven't seen on Nico before that she does, and it's just mind-boggling.
Yeah. Super good. Super good.
Oh, yeah.
Crashing the wave bottom. Looks like the opponents are already hitting level 2 just a little bit before us. Vayne is an interesting choice here, so I'm interested to see it. Chris has played Vayne quite a bit. Oh, early attempt gank by Jesse. Maybe just to get him. Oh, flash by Ali. Don't know if they can clean that up. Doesn't look like it. It's an early invade or early gank attempt. It's like Nathan. Oh yeah, okay, good. Brecken's. It's gonna trip me up because now Brecken's top right now, and Nathan's usually always top. So it's gonna trip me up for a little while.
Yeah, I've only seen Brecken play mid, so this is it's quite interesting.
Yep. So that was a good trade for us, and looks made them back up, made both of us go B, so that was good. Good trade. Talon's moving mid to see what he can do here. He's doing an invade in our jungle. Doing that because Ivern made his presence known bottom, so he's just hit that ward, that vision thing. Now he's gonna take our red. We'll see if we can notice it or not.
Sadly, I think he's gonna get away with it.
Yeah,
we don't have a ward there, and where he rotated in from, we had a ward on the other side of the river, towards bot.
I thought this 814 person was the person that their account was incorrect. But I'll double check that. Maybe wrong, but yeah, he gets away with stealing red. Jesse is posturing for a mid. So he's gonna try to do similar situation. He's gonna try to steal something, which he's about to.
And Talon's coming up, hopping over the wall.
So he steals the wolves, or what are those little falcon things?
Raptors. Yeah, raptors. So he gets away with the raptors, gets the scuttle as well. Yep. And Talon's just little too late to it.
Yep. But Talon did get our red.
Yeah, he
so
did get the
that's,
red.
That's fair.
Looks like Camille is.
It's been a pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know if safe is the right way to put it. It's just
I don't know. It's a very pokey lanes right now.
Mhm.
They're not really engaging much.
Nathan.
Kill Nathan.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to get out of that. Yeah, didn't think so. Their first blood goes to University of Maryland in mid lane. Bottom play setting up here. We'll see if we can nail this one this time. Second attempt.
Second attempt for gank. Looks like they might get away again.
Yeah, they did. Definitely. Good play by Maryland.
Yeah. They're very good at backing out of ganks and watching that lane.
And then looks like Talon went up and ganked top. So we're down 2. But it looks like we picked up 1. We picked up the Talon kill. So Talon got shot by Tower on the way out.
It was
not
a good trade.
This is not good. Losing a whole wave like that.
No, it's not good. No. Losing the whole wave to the tower and then possibility of Camille getting back and taking that plate.
Yep.
It's just never good.
Yup. Yep. Looks like University of Maryland has about a 8,000-ish gold, or sorry, 800-ish gold lead. Not a huge gold lead. Those first kills definitely did that.
It was the first 2 kills, then the...
Chris, nice stun back. I don't know if it works or not. Oh, no. Hate to see that. And then Allie's by herself, so we'll see if she can survive. I don't know if she'll be able to get anybody.
Might be able to...
Gets the Rel.
It's the Rel. Might
actually,
get the
gonna
Talon.
Gets the Talon, too. So Allie's smart play there.
Yeah.
Actually got a double kill. Nice work.
That was.
There we go. There we go.
I mean, it sucks that we lost Chris and then Ali as well, but we did get 2 trades for it.
Yeah.
So it equaled out. I mean, they still have 2 more kills on us. They still have... Their gold lead just got bigger. It sucks, but it's a good trade right there.
It's better than us getting nothing.
Exactly.
The key is
better
better than
us
us getting nothing.
Yeah, it's better than us losing Ali and not getting the 2 kills right there. Looks like Talon and Rel are coming down to push on to Jesse. Ali comes up. Nathan's coming from mid towards the Krugs. Towards the Grubs. Ooh.
And not able to... Let's the Grubs go to them. First Grubs go to the opponents.
Sadly, we had to give them up there with the Rel and Talon.
It's been a pretty, like you said it right. Just been a pokey kind of match. Jesse, a lot of action trying to get this Cassiopeia in the mid.
And Ali's there too with the game.
Yeah, they definitely were like, we want this kill.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, and so Cassiopeia is focusing Nathan, if you look at that, focusing the Galio. Nice shield by Nathan and then out of there. Good job. We need to get out and go B. Go heal. It's like Rel is posturing to try to do some damage to King Twitch here. There's the flash over the wall. Misses. Rel misses her first ability. Yep.
Ugh.
It's tough. Well, as soon as they saw Ali mid, they were like, "We're going now." Like that was smart.
Oh yeah. No, it was. They saw the Ali was mid. They saw that Ivern was up there too. They knew they didn't have any pressure on that bot lane, so they're able to dive it and just use that damage that they have early.
And opponents are going for Dragon. We're looking to come in now. We're probably going to be a bit late. We see them now with that vision. So we'll see. I think we'll probably be a little bit too late to get there. Unless Jesse does something crazy right now, which doesn't look like it. Just going to let first Dragon go to the opponents. And we're in mid.
Looks like they're ganking.
Ali, huge ult, gets 2 people. Followed up with the Galio ult. That's a crazy combo. I didn't think about that, but man, yeah, that is a huge combo.
No, I didn't think about that either. That's a double knockup right there.
Right. And Ali can actually do that to Galio after he charges, so huge.
Yeah.
That's going to be devastating in team fights. So.
Oh, 100%.
Wow.
Especially with Daisy there too.
Yeah.
Being able to slam her on top.
Wow. I did not think about that. That's a great. That's when you see like the genius of a composition come together for a second. It's like, whoa, okay, wow.
Yeah, you don't think about small stuff like that. Just like 2 R's compare so well together.
Yep. And with that, we're up 6-6. We're back tied now. 6 kills,
Yeah.
both sides. So they still have a bit of a gold lead just because of some early kills. They got a couple extra waves than we did. You know, there was just a couple things that happened, which is all good.
It's unfortunate that they still have a gold lead, but we're tied back up in kills. They got first drag.
Yeah.
They got grubs as well.
Right. Dragon and grubs alone is
Yeah.
to give a pretty good lead.
Oh, 100%. And that's what's holding that lead right now for him is the grubs and the drag, and then that first blood.
Just taking a look at the stats here just for a second. Looks like Galio, Camille, which should be a top matchup. Camille's got... Oh, nice kill by Nathan.
Good.
Or actually, sorry, again, that was Brecken. Yeah,
Brecken.
It's going to be a horrible all match, I swear. Horrible. Horrible. But yeah, so you see, we really should be looking at Brecken here as Riven against the 79 Camille. And now that Brecken just got that kill on his own, that's a statement thing, right? So Brecken has been kind of beat out in the top lane a little bit. So now Brecken's strong enough to beat the Camille. So now Camille's got to play defensive or swap. So it's going to be interesting to see. So that was a huge play by Brecken.
Looks like Camille's TPing towards the grubs coming up from river with Talon to gank.
You know what that's called? It's called getting tilted.
Yeah.
You get pissed off and tilted. Now they just wasted
a
teleport.
They just wasted everything trying to loop him.
Wow, that sucks. Nice job, Brecken. Huge out. You clearly under this Camille skin at this point. Clearly, they're not happy.
This whole time, she's been trying to kill him. She gets him low, and he's able just to get out every time. Talon is setting up for Brecken to come back up. Camille's waiting for the dive.
They're mad. They're very upset.
Oh, yeah.
So here comes Jesse, too. So let's see.
Oh, there they go. Diving underneath the tower.
Yep, they did. For sure. Jesse's right there with it. They definitely
get Brecken. But Talon might die here.
Talon should die.
Daisy.
Talon gets out.
Talon. Wait.
Come on, Daisy. Oh.
Come on, Daisy.
No. Daisy. That's a little bit of trickle damage there.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be chasing too far. They got what they wanted, though. You know what, though? They got what they wanted, but they wasted a lot of time doing it. So, honestly, that was one of those things. They were tilted and made a play that probably was one of those emotional plays. Yeah. And they probably feel good right now about doing it. But they actually wasted a lot of time doing it.
Yeah, they wasted a flash. They wasted a TP right off. They wasted the Ignite diving underneath the tower just to get Brecken, just to make sure he's dead. They wasted... The Ignite could have been used in other places, like, for another gank.
Yeah, Brecken actually went bottom. He saw the Aphelios pretty low, and so he was trying to actually get there in time to kill the Aphelios. So he does.
There it is.
He's going to ult to make sure that happens. He's turning around to fight the Rel now. Brecken's ulting, so his melee attack damage is significantly higher right now. He's timing those spins.
He might. There's the Rel as well.
Nice. Great play.
That is.
We're set up for grubs too, so we just got 2 of them out. Now we're able to take these grubs.
Yeah. The sad thing is that their talent is not dead. He's up right now, so they still have a chance of trying to get one of these grubs.
Yep.
And it looks like
a team fight in our jungle. It's a bit aggressive on University of Maryland's part. They want that last grub, but they left Brecken alone bottom, so he's just going to get probably 3 or 4 plates. He might actually get the whole tower by the time they make it to him.
Rel's might be coming bot, but she looks like she's wanting to go mid. And Brecken is going in between the 2 towers right now, taking the wave.
Yeah, he's killing that early wave. That way he can stack up on the tower here. And they're still, University of Maryland's still not rotating to go to the bottom for any reason.
Rel just goes mid to go against Nico.
Yeah.
And then the Galio.
Right.
They were waiting for the Cassiopeia to come back up.
And you can see the map too. You can kind of hear and see on the map when the enemies, when like Maryland is pinging. Yeah. You'll see red little. They're hard to see probably on stream, but we can see where Maryland is pinging and where they're trying to get their team to look at. And they've been pinging Brecken for like the past 2 minutes, and no one has responded. So that's not good. Not a good situation. But yeah, so that's kind of. I can tell something's wrong. They're playing more emotional right now for some Maryland is for sure.
They're playing very tilted. They are wanting to just. They're wanting to kill Brecken. They're wanting him dead. They want him to stand down.
Yep.
He made that Camille mad. Started the game. They had to dive him underneath tower with Talon just to kill him the first time. They had to do it again the second time, and he's just wasting all their R's. He's wasting all their summoner spells. He's buying time.
Yep. Yep. Cassiopeia's bottom. Looks like Inferno Blazes, so they just got a dragon. Nope. Looks like the opponents have 2 dragons. We have none right
Yeah.
now.
They have 4 grubs, 2 drags, and we only have 2 grubs right now, so.
Yep. Yep, Brecken's back up top with Camille. Both level 10, so we'll see what they do if they fight it out again.
No,
Brecken's got
they're
95 kills. Camille's up just a little bit still, so here's that fight starting off. Brecken gets really low, really low. Stays with it though. And that just depends on how much they had to use to get to that point, you know?
Yeah.
If Camille had to burn a lot to get that much damage, and then Brecken's able to get back really quickly, then that might not be as useful. So we'll see what happens. Talon, again, wasting time here in the jungle.
Yeah.
It's happened twice now. Their Talon is trying to set up ganks, and just using a lot of time can be a good thing, but right now I think that's a lot of time being used for that.
If he was able to get away with the ganks and actually do something with them, it'd be better, but it's just wasting time, not able to go, like, say, like, mid and gank. He's trying to go bot, he's trying to go top, where it's just not working out for him.
Yep. Maryland still has a gold advantage, about 3,000 gold right now. They've had a gold advantage pretty much the whole game, which is it is what it is, but it's not as significant right now. It's not like a 10,000 gold lead or anything.
Yeah.
We're chipping away at it slowly, and as we get our, as long as we get a couple team fights, then we'll be in good shape. It seems like we're not quite getting into major team fights yet, but when that happens, I expect us to do well. Things are kind of setting up for Rift Herald here. That's kind of what we do.
Might be going up to gank the Camilla right now.
Yep. Need to get that Camille dead. Got Nico is running into the Rel.
Talon's coming down towards the row right now.
Yeah. You got our 80 carries both mid. You have 2 bottom, so kind of an even. Camille comes in. Jesse's right there, so we're kind of split up a little bit right now. Chris is under tower. Oh, game has been paused.
Oh.
Oh, one of our players is having monitor issues.
Well,
Please hold.
solo killing the challenger player.
Yeah. We didn't do a whole lot of like scouting on their team, but they have some pretty high. I guess we can do that right now while we're waiting.
Oh yeah.
Might be a few minutes.
I did not know their top laner was challenger.
Yeah. I didn't do a whole lot of looking on their stuff, but their top laner right now is Emily Gardens, which is that's always fun. Don't know.
Yeah.
No clue. It's an Emerald player.
Well,
That's not that person though.
nah, but that was showing the match they're in.
Yeah. That's cool. It's like already updating the match that they're currently playing. Yeah. I mean, we'll have to sit here and flip through it until we find which one it is, but another Emerald player. Diamond. And this is the one I think with the account. Here's Cat with Gun. Okay, this person should not be playing. So their stuff is wrong. That one too. Now I understand why Brecken and them were like. Okay, looks like we're back.
There's your back.
We're back.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, back into it. Slight technical delay. Posturing, that's what we were posturing for Rift Herald, where we were at when we left.
Yeah.
They invaded our jungle a little bit, pushed us back. Talon is on Rift Herald by himself. Maybe another pot.
It's the client just. Damn.
I don't know.
Huh.
There it goes. I'm not sure what that was about.
I have no clue. He flashed to hit her there.
Oh, there we go.
There it
Camille,
is.
Brecken going top, going at it. Brecken should. Nice job.
There
Brecken
it
finishing up the
is.
top. And again, that's
That's
going
an-
to piss the Camille off. So
Yo,
I
Worm, so-
guarantee you.
She's going to TP right back in. Talon is coming up towards Brecken.
Yep.
Talon
Flashes
flashes R.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That was
That's-
a very, very emotional play.
Yeah. 100%.
Wow.
Jumping over the wall, flash R'ing
And
into
then,
it. Now
what
he's
is
taking.
this? He's trying to get it to go mid, I think.
Yeah, he's taking it down to mid, trying to take that. No, the
Right.
tower's gone. I think he's just trying to get down to mid faster for a game.
I don't know what he's doing. That Cassiopeia has been a problem for sure. Sitting there
Cassiopeia's-
whittling Galio down. They're going to shift down and
Rose
try to kill
coming
him with the
down.
tower.
And Talon.
Kind of spread out a little bit right now.
Oh, yeah.
Camille's back top with this matchup I love. I love the Brecken Camille matchup right now. It's really good. It's fun to watch. It's like a
Yeah.
rivals, you know, like they're rivals, like fighting it out,
yeah.
you know.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, that was Ali. Nico, she was Nico tricking the Camille. No.
Oh, I thought that was
Oh
Brecken.
no. Talk about emotional damage,
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Oh, yeah. You TP in, you're ready
Yeah.
to fight this
Wow.
Riven, and it's just Nico.
Yeah, that's
Just
great.
make you even more mad.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and here comes
Camille's going
Brecken
all
right on
in.
top.
Then there's
Oh,
Brecken.
no. Oh, God.
Oh, she's so mad.
Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's just
And-
playing with her.
Wasn't that Camille's ult?
Yeah.
Why? Why use it? Why not save it? Great play. ECU is really pulling it in now.
Tilted.
And that's what I wanted. I wanted to see us do more
Yeah.
team fighting because our kits are really designed for that.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Especially with the Galio and Nico R'ing.
Yep.
And with the Ivernar as well, with Daisy. Just,
Yep.
It's a good team fight all around.
Yeah, here's
And
Galio coming in.
Brecken, everybody's
so
there.
much CC.
Oh, yeah. Rel is
University of
going
Maryland
in.
unable to do it, but Maryland did flank, so that was really
Yeah.
smart. They flanked, they got the back line, killed our 80 carry.
And they got Nico.
Yep. Yep. So we're now
Brecken
down
goes
to
in on the
support.
Talon.
Brecken though drops right on top of Talon.
Nathan
Yeah,
winning
Rel.
on the Rel.
Okay, there we
They
go.
get the Rel. They're going.
Nathan, Galio, unstoppable.
Oh, yeah. Once Galio hits that certain point where he's got enough health to just go in, tank everything, he's unstoppable.
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So now ECU's up 3 kills, 15 ECU, 12 University of Maryland. University of Maryland still has about a 4,000 gold lead. Again, they're more objectives. They've done a lot more of the laning phase. University of Maryland setting up for Dragon here. Unless we crash on that right now, they should just pick this one up too, which will be the third one for them.
Yeah. All their gold's coming from right now is the 4 towers that they've gotten, the 4 grubs, and the 2 drags, and then the Rift Herald.
You know what I'd rather have?
What?
I would much rather have the enemy team tilted with a gold
Oh.
advantage.
100%.
And I think that's what we have right now.
Yeah. No, that Camille she's playing mad. You can tell because she's randomly R'ing.
Right.
Right when she's about to die, she goes in. She's going straight for Brecken every time.
Every time. Yep.
The Talon, he's staying close to that Camille. He's trying to go in on Brecken too.
Right.
They're just mad.
Yep.
They're just playing mad. They're playing aggressive, and it's got them killed multiple times now.
It has. It's definitely caused them a few deaths just from that alone. So
Yeah.
another fight again, like you said, Camille just going
Yeah.
straight for
Brecken.
Brecken again. Except she's going for the Nico this time.
She
Looks like
R's.
Camille does R.
Yeah,
Does kill Nico.
Nico.
Ivern goes down 2, so now it's just Brecken. Brecken's going to try to
Brecken,
turn, maybe kill somebody.
ah.
Does not get one.
No, but there's a good point there. It took 3 of them coming down. They're wanting to get Brecken.
Their whole team.
Yeah, their whole
Their
team.
was down. So now they're going to take this
Ottokin, yeah.
new boss here.
I think that is, yeah, that's weak Ottokin. So there's 2 forms of Ottokin. There's the one I consider stronger is the 25% to all epic jungle monsters.
Yeah.
That increases all their like passive abilities gives you. So like the
I'm trying to see which one it is. Which one they have now.
it's like
that's
GA.
false slide. You earn an extra 40 gold on champion takedowns.
It's
And-
like the 80 item G Guardian Angel, I think,
Yeah.
where it revives you.
Yep.
It's just like that, but the timer is like 5 seconds. So it's like 2 coming back, teleport there, and like 3 seconds to come back up.
Yeah.
And instead of like reviving right there, you go straight back to your home base with full HP.
Opponents are setting up an R jungle. Oh, it looks like Jesse gets
Ooh.
caught out and ganked quickly. Brecken is up here top, and he's by himself, so he needs to kind of back up a bit, which he's doing. And Nico's kind of getting there. Looks like University of Maryland should take this tower, and Camille is down bottom with Nathan right now. Ooh,
Yeah.
Camille dives Nathan, but then dies to the tower. But they have that revive thing going on
Yeah.
right now, so they're going to be able to revive.
So it
right
doesn't count as a death either.
Yep.
Which is the nice part for them. It allows them to dive freely
Right.
and play very aggressive, especially how they're playing right now, mad, and
Mm-hmm.
it's allowing them to get away with stuff they shouldn't be able to.
Right. But they are currently winning,
Yeah.
so we have to get a really good team fight here to get back in the game, which is what we need to do.
Oh, 100%. Ali is poking that Camille down.
She's
underneath
trying
there.
to.
Yeah.
Camille's focused on the tower, not on the Nico. Their Talon kills, gets another kill. Yeah, this is not wrapping up well. I think this
No.
might go to University of Maryland at this point. For sure. Their objective advantage, they do have the 10,000 gold advantage, so they are way
Oh,
ahead
yeah.
at this point. So at this point, they're most likely going to be able to clean this up. Not likely that we would get a good team fight under these two towers to win. And get the inhibitors. I think they got all 3 inhibitors. University of Maryland
Yeah.
probably back off here, go buy, maybe get another objective, and then they should crash into mid.
Yeah. That's the hard thing. Just getting one inhib down puts so much pressure on you, and getting all 3 taken from you, it's
Yeah.
just, it's hard to leave base at that point. So they're able to get free jungle, whatever they need, another drag, get Baron, or just whatever's up at that time.
Yeah. Yep. The objective that should pop up next, I believe, is going to be the
Baron, then
Baron.
Dragon.
yeah, Baron, then Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baron's popping in right now.
And they're setting up for it.
Good old Papa Baron.
Oh yeah.
Should take this one pretty quick. And then as soon as they get that, they should run into mid.
Oh yeah.
Shouldn't
Exactly
really be
what
too
they're
much
doing.
left.
Yeah, they're just taking top and mid wave down through.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Securing the victory, as they say, which is fun. Well, in that team
They
fight,
get
we
the
take
Rel.
Rel, oddly enough. Galio
They-
does dive.
double R, the Nico
Yeah.
and R. They get the Camille, it
Ivern
looks like
comes
as
in.
well.
They're cleaning him up a little bit here.
Yeah,
But
they're
yeah, here
cleaning
comes
him up.
Talon. That's why I was like, if they need a bit more damage, there's the
Yeah.
Talon comes
The Talon comes in. The Talon's
Yep.
just
in. Yep.
that passive does so much damage. The 3 stuck.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
On Maryland, their player of the game is definitely Talon.
Oh, 100%.
Talon and Cassiopeia in particular, those two really did a lot of work that game.
Oh, yeah.
And that it was fun to watch the Camille go against Brecken up top. That was fun to watch, but that was not a deciding matchup as much as it was the Talon was huge. So really, really great. GG's for the first round,
yeah,
University of Maryland. Nice work. And we'll probably take a little bit of an intermission just to take a break and be back in a few minutes. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break. So I got my, unless they're drafting right now, which they should not be.
No. Looks like we got a minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me make sure I get into spectators first. Spectate. Sweet. Okay, well, we're going to go to intermission just for a little bit, and we'll be back in a few moments. Some music back on. That way you're at least hearing something. And we'll be back shortly.
There we go. Sorry about that. So, looks like we're about to start the draft. Cody will be back here in a minute. Looks like we're waiting on them now. We are about to start draft. Looks like it's gonna take a second longer. Uh, Alright, so there we go. Sorry about that. I was trying to figure out what was playing the music there. Looks like we're about to start draft here in a second. Take another minute or so, it looks like. That was a that was a good first game to go up against them. We're on game 2 now. It was a fun game to watch, fun game to be in. Definitely definitely just had a lot more prow in the jungle. But yeah, that was a good first game. Looks like we're still waiting on that draft. Uh, s- I think we're ready now. I don't exactly know what's going on, but hmm. Uh,
Are you good on temperature?
yeah,
You're not cold.
yeah, I'm chilling.
Because I'm good in my jacket stuff. You're in a short sleeve. So
Oh
make
yeah,
sure you're
no,
good.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. We in draft. They're drafting right now.
They haven't sent the link yet, so that's what I was
Shoot.
waiting on.
They're in draft right now. Can
Huh?
you pop your head out? Or I can message. Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hang on. Let me see if this is it. No, this is not it. No, it's definitely. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see the link.
No, I
That's,
don't either. It looks like they're had somebody leave and join a few times too, so I didn't know if they were trying to set up draft or what they're doing exactly. Oh, I'm sorry about
okay.
that.
Okay. You're good. Well, I guess then we'll just be patient, and we will be patient. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I don't play League a lot right now today these days.
yeah.
I play every once in a while, but not a whole lot. But I've been playing League for a very long time. And people always ask me like, "Oh, yeah, last 2020 played." Yeah, people always ask me like, "Oh, what's your favorite game that you guys play?" And I always say League, just because it's the one I know the most. It's the one that I
Yeah.
personally enjoy the best. But yeah,
It's definitely a fun game. I've been playing a lot of it recently. I just started back in July, August of this year,
yeah,
last year.
cool.
And it's been a lot of fun.
That's a good game.
It is.
It's very different than the other games we play. So all the other games we play are much higher intensity in a shorter time frame.
Oh yeah.
So I think of like Rocket League, and it's just like the other traditional sports too. When you compare something like baseball, which is can be incredibly slow,
Oh yeah.
compared to football, which also can be incredibly slow, to something like basketball that's very high pace, very high intensity, or fighting like boxing. Those are very high intensity games. So League is a much slower game.
Oh
It
yeah.
is a strategy game. So that's the first. It's a strategy game. You are doing long-term strategy role, and it is a what's called a multiplayer online battle arena. The first one was Defense of the Ancients, which was where the word Dota comes from. And I also played that. It was a mod on Warcraft 3 that you played, and I played a lot of that as a wee lad when Warcraft 3 was big, and it turned into Defense of the Ancients, which then turned into League of Legends and what is now Dota 2. So the developers of those two games were originally together making the mod for Warcraft 3 Defense of the Ancients way back in the day. So some of the characters, it's funny, some of the champions and characters in Dota 2 and in League of Legends are actually in the Warcraft 3 modded version from like 30 years ago. So it's kind of neat.
That's crazy.
It's kind of neat to see that. Yeah, that's how old that's my age right there. You're showing my age a little bit. Sheesh. Yeah, let's Google that. I just want to see a screenshot of Dota Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
Just want to see some screenshots of it because yeah, I remember playing the crap out of this. Oh yeah. The history of Dota. Yeah, this is great. It's great. Yep.
That's crazy.
There she blows. There she is. Yeah, they'd have all of the champions here and you just walk up and pick one.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it was you can see the map. The map was identical to what it is now. So the map that we now know and love was made 20 years ago, and it's pretty much stayed the same format. You still have the river in the middle, you still have the mobs in the jungle. I mean, and this was in Warcraft 3 that this was done. So it was a long time ago. StarCraft emulated it as well when StarCraft 2 was able to be modded. They also made a version of it in that. And that's where the battle arena format came from that we now know and love and play. And League of Legends is not the only one of these games now. Dota 2 is another one. Smite is another one. Steam released their Deadlock game this year, so there's been several of them out there now. And even Smite is now Smite 2. Oh, well, it's a little late for that, but all right, now we're in the draft. There we go. Okay, we're in it now.
So looks like we banned the Kennen, the Talon this time. Pantheon, Cassiopeia, and Ambassa. So few the same bans again. Pantheon and Ambassa. We don't want their Cassiopeia back in the game, so we banned her. The Talon, he was hard to go against, so we banned Talon. Kennen. Did we ban Kennen last time?
No. I don't think so.
I don't think
I
we
don't
did.
believe we did.
Looks like they're going for a jungler this time. And Nathan, they banned the Urgot, then they banned the Nunu, Ivern, and the Zac, which both Nathan and Jesse play. And then they banned the Lilia.
Yeah, they did not want to see the Ivern come back again. But look at our side. We pick Riven, so we're gonna have the Riven Camille matchup again, which that's gonna be like a fan favorite now at this point.
Oh yeah.
We got Nico again, which is great for us. We got Caitlyn, which is a much better pick for Chris. Caitlyn's a good pick for Chris. Ashe is a good pick for him. I don't necessarily like him playing Vayne, but he's all right with it. And then we pick Cho'Gath and then Viego. Interestingly, though, I don't know which one's going to go jungle between Cho'Gath or Viego. It's probably going to be Viego, which will put Cho'Gath mid and then Riven top, which will be an interesting setup. They pick Ziggs, Rel, Galio, Camille, and Kindred, which shout out my sister. She's going pro. She's trying to go pro in League, and Kindred is her main. And so I definitely know a lot of Kindred just because I play a lot with her.
Heck yeah. Kindred's a fun jungler to play. And he's definitely can scale a lot too. If you get those marks and get him high, it's a scary champ to go against because he gets attack speed. I think he gets a little bit AD from it as well. And then it looks like instead of us having the Galio, they took Galio this time.
Yeah.
A little bit of a switch there. I think Ziggs, Rel in the bot lane, Galio mid, Camille top. For us, it could be Cho'Gath mid, could be Cho'Gath top.
Right.
Riven either way. Viego, I think he is going to be played in the jungle.
Yeah.
I don't really see much Viego in the lanes.
No.
But...
And Nathan in particular, so I was trying to learn jungle a little bit, probably about 6 months ago. I try to pick up each of the lanes at some point just to like practice them and just to make sure I'm up to speed on what's happening with them in the current meta. And so I was going through jungle, and Nathan was recommending playing Viego. He was like, "You need to play Viego," and I did. And Viego's super good. Especially in a team fight, the
Oh
dude
yeah.
can go ham and just do a ton of stuff. So we'll be excited. I hope Nathan's playing Viego, but at the same time, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where he goes.
Viego is definitely he's a favorite.
Yep.
He's good, especially in team fights, especially when you're just solo. Yeah, he's just that R does such good damage, especially with the he has his own fog pretty much, so he can
Yeah.
just run through,
Right.
be able to use his dash out, grab, get that stun.
He's oddly a lot similar to Ivern. If you really think
Mm-hmm.
about their kits are quite similar in weird ways. Like both of them have the ability to create
Yeah,
basically like something that can obscure vision, and it's just an ability, right? So
yeah,
like they can do that, and that's super effective. And you'll see Jesse do that a lot with Viego, but you see do it with Ivern too. He'll create the little grass, the bushes, but he'll do it in between us and the enemy, and then he'll drop a
yeah.
ward inside the bush he just made. So we have vision across the bush, but now they don't have vision through it.
No.
So it's super smart. And Viego will do a similar thing. You'll see. We'll talk about that. His ultimate is devastating. He picks one
Oh yeah.
champion. He does a ton of damage. But if he kills a champion, if a champion dies around him, he can then actually go into their basically becomes that champion for a short period of time. Can use all of their abilities, and
Yeah.
then if he dies, he reverts back to his original form. So he can swap and jump between people, and so it's just crazy if he starts getting going. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if he survives a little bit in the team fight, devastating because he can then take over your opponent. So if we kill the Galio really fast, he can then become Galio for
Oh yeah.
us for like a few seconds. So
And he gets health back from it too, which is nice,
yeah,
especially if they're in a team fight. He gets low, somebody gets a kill, and he
right.
gets an assist for it. I don't even think he has to get an assist for it. I think if the person dies, he can just take that form in the middle of a fight.
Yeah,
And if he's low, that's health back to him. That's their whole kit. Now it's changing it up, changing the pace. It's
right.
very. You want Viego down first in a team fight.
Yep. He's super good. Somebody
Oh
asked in chat about Fearless Draft. So the leagues are trying. So we're in the Collegiate League. This is CLOL. It is Riot's League of Legends tournament that they do for the colleges in all of North America. So this is their official tournament, and they are doing Fearless Draft in the top divisions to try it out this season. And the other national league that we play in, which is NECC, the North, what is it? National Esports Collegiate Conference, and that one we play in as well. And so that one also is doing similar. They're doing Fearless Draft in the top divisions. We moved up a division, so we're actually in Division 6 this year. Last semester we were in Division 7, so our guys did really well. They're performing at a high level. They're doing good. So we got a bid into CLOL, which is why we're here, and then we also got into a higher division for our regular season. They neither of them are doing Fearless Draft outside of the top divisions, and what that is, just so anybody that doesn't know, Fearless Draft is a new format. It's kind of come up a lot in the past 6 months to a year. It's really peaked, and it's being used in the pro scene. And what it is that so like you guys see, we drafted all of these champions, right?
yeah.
What Fearless Draft is any champion that is picked cannot be picked again in the series. So, for instance, we picked Riven, Nico, Caitlyn, Cho'Gath, and Viego. That means that those champions cannot be picked on our side again for the rest of the series. And so you have to be really conscious of who you're picking, but then
Mhm.
you also have to have a really deep pool of champions you yourself are good at, because you'll see these. And the reason why it's super effective is because a lot of pro players, I hate to call them out, but a lot of them play like one champion. Like they'll be super good at this one person. They'll be like all 90% of their games will be on this one champion. Well, in Fearless Draft, you only get to play that champion once, and they're usually best of 5. So by the time the last match happens, you see some wild team compositions because they just are out of the pool of champions are out. And the only reason we can do that is because League of Legends has so many champions. So their champion pool is like 130 something at this point. So even doing it this way at 5 matches, and that locks out 10 heroes per match, that's still only 50 champions that are locked out at the end of it. So it seems at first you're like, oh my god, that's crazy. It is wild, but it still allows a lot of flexibility. But it prevents teams. What it prevents is teams running the same composition every single game, and that's kind of the design. The intention is two things: is to increase the amount of variety that we're seeing in fighting, especially in the high pro scene, and then to reduce the leniency for people to be on one particular champion and make the pro players be a lot more flexible with the champions that they pick. So that's the fearless draft, and we will probably do that at some point. I just don't know if like in the fall if they'll say, oh, all of our national leagues will be fearless. I don't know if we'll do that. Although we do play regionally, and we might do that for the Great American Conference. So we'll see. We will see about that. But yeah, we are not doing fearless for CLOL this season. Great question. That filled up like the exact 3 minutes.
No, that was
I've gotten super good at that, like at filling just a particular period of time. I've gotten pretty good at it.
Filling in that time, filling in the waiting. There's so much waiting with League.
Yep.
There really is. Even if you're just playing, like, even without this, just going to, like, solo queue, or you're playing with your friends.
Yep.
You could sit up there for 10 minutes just waiting for another team sometimes. There's a lot of players, but it's just trying to match you up with the same amount of people.
Yep. All right. Well, we got the Camille coming out. We've got Nico for sure. Definitely gonna be excited to watch the Viego play. So I'm gonna be looking for that.
Oh.
I'm not sure why it's not sticking. There it goes. Okay. Looks like it should stick to him. Oh, and I'm supposed to do something to zoom this out, but I forgot how to do it.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out. I can't remember what exactly it is.
It's a particular combination, and Nathan told me it last time, and I did not remember what it is.
Try to see if
Yeah, look it up. It's forcing it to zoom out further in spectator mode for League. Looks like a little bit of an invade here coming in. I think they're just looking. They just dropped a ward on red. Ziggs came down and dropped a ward on our red. What does it say? Control Shift Z, and then scroll.
Okay.
It's not doing it. Control plus Shift plus Z. You can also use your mouse wheel to zoom in out. Control Shift Z.
So
And yeah, do it. Control Shift
Control
Z.
Shift Z.
There it goes. There we go. Wow. Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, I did not know. I did not know you could zoom out that far.
That's kind of nice. That's kind
awesome.
of nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sorry for that, folks that are watching.
That'll be nice to know. Now we can, like, at the very start of the game,
Yeah.
zoom all the way out and see where everybody's going.
There you go. Nice.
Hey,
Man, we're getting it, you know, guys. We're learning real time. So Nathan went top against the Camille, and I think that's smart. I think it's smart to do that change. And then you've got Riven against the Galio mid. I don't know much about that matchup. I am not sure who's favored there.
So Galio, he's what they consider a mage killer, just like Caston. Caston, he's a mage killer as well. So it's their whole kit is really to counter a mage and push them out of the lane. So it's different to see, because usually when you see Galio, it's against mage.
Yeah.
And it gets to another melee champ. It's interesting to see.
Yep.
Like,
so, and that means that Galio should be less effective against Riven, since Riven's not a champion. We got a lot of top fighting going on. Nathan might be falling here.
Yeah.
It looks really close.
I think
He's trying to get a little bit of health right now is what he's trying to do. Camille does get the first blood, takes out Nathan. Super low, so we'll see if Nathan can teleport back in and get back in it, but Camille should get out of there, which she does. Yeah, that was Nathan got bullied there quite a bit. So he's just gonna have to be patient with his lane phase right now, and just be baiting out. Looks like both of them are using their teleports to get back in the action. Nathan was trying to time that that stun.
Just a little early on it. If you would have just held it for like another second.
Right. And then looks like Brecken did fall mid, so early 2 kills for the opponents for University of Maryland. Nathan just getting absolutely punished here top lane. He needs a switch. He needs something.
Oh yeah.
He's getting bullied pretty hard.
I don't really know the Cho'Gath into Camille either,
Yeah,
but it looks to be pretty effective.
right. Yeah, Camille is definitely
Oh yeah.
off to a good start there. And then bottom lane, I'm just looking at tab just for a second. Bottom lane, Viego's just kind of neck and neck with Kindred right now. The 5 CS difference going to Kindred. Mid is pretty even right now. Galio just got a kill, so our mid's a bit behind.
Looks like they're
Might be setting up. Yeah, Brecken, again, super low. And then it looks like we've been at tower for quite a while. Chris is about to fall. Yep, there goes Chris. Falling to a tower. Falling right under that tower for sure.
such an aggressive laning phase right now. For
Yeah.
You said it was University
University of Maryland?
of Maryland? Okay. I want to say Michigan. I don't know why.
Yep.
I knew this one. But yeah, University of Maryland. They're very aggressive this time.
Yeah, they're wanting to come out and make sure that ECU does not get any type of momentum is what they don't want.
Like last game we had early momentum, but they did as well. They turned it around on us.
Yeah.
This game they're not wanting to let us get that early momentum again. They want to make sure we're just pushed out.
Yep. So the University of Maryland is a D1 school, which means they're equivalent scale and size to OU or Oklahoma State University. And in fact, they're probably closer in size to OU based on what I'm looking at.
Looks like Brecken falls here to the gank from the row and the Kindred.
Yep. But again, this is why CLOL is so neat for us, because we are a small, rural D2 university. We shouldn't have any business being up against some of these D1 schools, but we're here, and we're getting the experience to play and having a good time, and that's why we did it. We knew this going into it, but these matches in particular are a great learning opportunity for our team and for our program as a whole, just as a group. So this is a really, really good thing, and we're happy to be here. Happy to fight it out with Maryland.
Oh, yeah. It's a good experience to have, too, just all around.
Yeah.
And especially at D1 school, they're going to have so many more options, so many more kids trying out.
Absolutely. Well, they have more resources. They're going to have more, just everything. They'll have more students, like you said, more people to pick from. You know, they'll have all of that. Same with OU. You know, we don't compete with OU in a lot of things. And that's kind of what I try to explain to people. It's like if our football team tried to fight OU. It would be very similar. You know, yeah, it would be a great experience, but you kind of know what to expect going into it. The good news with esports, though, in particular, is there's a lot of the things that, like traditional sports, where the advantage can be exceptional. Whereas with us, the computers are part of the equation. They get more of the advantage from the population of people and then the funding from the university as a whole. But that's kind of the nice thing about gaming, is very accessible, and you can be good at video games anywhere in the world. And the best, I always tell people, the best League of Legends team in the collegiate space for a long time was this small little school in Louisiana that they were like the #1 team for several years. And you don't have to be in a big school to do well in esports, which is why it's such a neat thing. We took the first grubs, which was interesting. Last round I don't think we got grubs once. I don't think we got any
two. We got 2 out of the 6.
Okay.
So we didn't get the buff. I think you need 3 for the buff.
Yeah.
And then I don't think we got a single drag last time.
No, we definitely did not get it.
So we're definitely doing better around this time. I like the Viego pick.
Yep.
It's definitely looks like it's doing well. The lanes are struggling, but they do have strong early game champs. We have a lot of scaling late game champs.
Yep.
Like Cho'Gath, he needs to scale. Caitlyn, you need that attack speed.
Ziggs whiffs the ult. Oof. Allie was kind of hiding there. I don't know if anybody else caught that on live, but Allie was pretending to be a minion so that they couldn't tell where she was. And so that was really smooth. Again, that hurt. She's so good with those clones. It's crazy to watch. So here she goes. She's going to probably, she just took the ability to become that little minion right there. So she might be able to actually trick him again here. Brecken comes down. Just do some damage on that rel. That's good though.
I was so close to getting the rel kill as well.
Yeah,
that would have
yeah.
been nice, just getting that.
Well, that was just to kind of push him off the lane a little
Oh
bit.
yeah.
And then looks like we might be trying to set up for Dragon, or we're going to be setting up for a gank on mid. Jesse just got seen by that scuttle, so they know he's right here.
He's invading and taking their blue.
Super
Kindred
aggressive.
is just staying. He's staying topside. Looks like he's gonna back. Rel is coming down through mid towards Brecken.
Yep.
Camille's pushing back the wave top, and then Caitlyn is pushing Ziggs back.
Top matchup is kind of stalled out a little bit too, just so we're all following that along. Camille was doing super good early on, but like you said, Cho'Gath is a great example of a champion that is super scaling. He's not going to be effective until pretty much mid game. Whereas you have Camille, who is effective very early on and can continue to be effective. Camille ults Cho'Gath under the tower though, so that was a great exchange for us.
That was. I think they came out with the same amount of health almost.
Yep. Looks
but
like
for Nathan, that's amazing because he doesn't die.
Yeah, yeah.
And it allows him to stay there and be able to try and get another stack on Cho'Gath.
Yep. Does end up falling.
Yeah.
I was hoping to see him turn around and use his ult, but he did not.
I don't think she was low enough.
Yeah.
Which sucks. Because that was good. It looks like Jesse is coming up towards top to try.
Oh man, that sucks.
Dang.
So basically Brecken tried to teleport bottom to kill the Ziggs. Ziggs saw it coming and ran towards our tower and suicided. That way we wouldn't get the kill. And what that does is it prevents Brecken from getting the gold for that kill. So first dragon goes to the opponent. It's 1-9 right now. Maryland is got a clear lead already, about 5,000-ish gold advantage. So already off to a good start for Maryland. ECU not so much. So we'll see if we can turn this around. This would be a good comeback story.
What really sucks about that, Ziggs just inting himself right there just to make sure we don't get the shutdown and all that.
Yeah.
Is it also waste Brecken's TP.
Right, and his flash.
Yeah.
Brecken TP'd, flashed, and ulted,
Yep.
and didn't get the kill. So he wasted all of those things and didn't get anything out of it. So not good, which means he's going to be basically not wanting to engage for about 2 minutes to let his summoner abilities reset.
Mm-hmm.
Again, setting up for Grubs, maybe. Might be a team fight opportunity here. Again, the Camille just bullying Nathan.
Yeah. It's going to be like that for just a little bit longer. Hopefully Nathan does get more stacks on Cho'Gath and able to scale.
Yep.
Looks like
Brecken's down here fighting the Ziggs. Should clean up the Ziggs.
Yep.
Ziggs did get the tower, though. The opponents are starting to fight the Grubs, just poking a little bit. We have the advantage in numbers right now, but Galio is now coming in here. So Galio is going to do a lot of damage. Drop in. Oof, that's great combo by University of Maryland on that.
Yeah.
Which they might clean it up. We'll see. I don't think they'll be able to get Nathan right now. Brecken's been left bottom, so he should be able to get a couple plates there, which will help. But Maryland will take the second Grubs.
Ooh. That Galio, that R, that was just devastating for that team fight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was
super good.
Oh yeah, no. It was going good for us, and then that Galio R's and knocks everybody up and allows us to just get killed there.
Yep, that and the Camille ult right in the middle of everybody. Not good.
No. I'm pretty sure her ult slows and holds people in the caged area.
Yeah. Yep. And I think it does something about I don't know if it deflects something. I can't remember if it does something. It does one other thing.
It doesn't let anybody out. I know that. And then I can't remember. I know it slows, doesn't let anybody in.
Another tower. Maryland got our mid tower, so we're down 2 towers.
Ziggs is such a good champ just for taking towers.
Yeah.
When they get down to 25% HP, he throws his W onto it, a little time bomb, and then just waits for it to count down and takes the tower. There's nothing you can do about it at that point. Once the ability's on there, you can't get it off.
I will. One of the things for sure I'll give feedback on our guys is the vision. You see Maryland's vision is really good in this jungle area. They've got 3 wards here set up, so they're able to see everything happening in our jungle, which is how, like, how do they know we're there? How do they? That's how they know, is they can see our jungle very clearly right now. and we don't have any vision set up here. So this is blind to us, but it's visible to the enemy. And if your jungle is visible to the enemy and not you, then that's not good. So that is going to be a huge thing for like reviewing and learning. Again, we're learning a lot. This is a lot of learning happening with these matches. And I'll tell you, the Seal matches in particular are ones that our guys watch a lot. We review these matches heavily because there's a lot of really cool things that the schools do that, you know, we're learning. So there you go. But vision is definitely going to be it. Camille comes down to Riven. This has not been a good matchup. Their Camille is on it this round. So I don't know if we're going to be able to stop that or not, but we'll see. What's the shutdown?
Is she at?
She's at 5-0 with a 400 gold bounty right now. Their Kindred is 3-0 with a 250 gold bounty. So they've got 2 people that haven't died yet. Meanwhile, we've all died at least once or twice or 3 times. So clear, almost, and we're almost at that 10,000 gold advantage. I usually use that as a threshold of when it hits that 10,000, it's a significant difference in items and abilities. So that's kind of, we're almost there at this point, and we're almost 15 minutes in. So this is gonna be a quick match. It looks like.
Oh yeah. It sucks. It really does suck. But there's a lot that happens, especially with Division, especially since they know where we're at.
Yeah.
We don't know where they're gonna be at.
Yeah.
They really did push into our jungle. They pushed our lanes in.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to make sure that Kindred got his marks too. So
Yep.
they're really taking over that jungle and trying to give Kindred all of his marks.
Right.
Which was really smart on their hand.
Yep, they are playing in our jungle, so and they're also, see what they're doing here, we're trying to ward and they're killing they're actually breaking our wards. They're waiting for us to place them and then using their oracle lenses to break the wards. So what that tells you is I mean, they're just trying to prevent us from having vision, which is what you're supposed to do. They get another Drake, so they'll be at the 2nd dragon now at about 15 minutes. You're right about that those Kindred marks too.
Oh yeah. They're just wanting to keep us back. Like Kindred is up right now with the gold lead, with his bounty, and the marks. He's just that damage.
Yeah, Camille. Yeah. What's a Camille character like Camille or any of those like really intense carries get going? It's devastating. So yeah,
It is.
Yep, this one definitely going to University of Maryland.
Oh yeah.
GG's for sure.
It was good. There's a lot that happened that can be reviewed over.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what we love about these games. There's a lot we can learn, a lot we can take into the next match against the next team.
Yep. University of Maryland just all pretty much, they've got Camille on the bottom just to kind of get that tower too. That's more of a safety thing. It's not really necessary at this point. They're just doing it to be safe.
They're taking it so if they want to fight in their in our base, they have more room to do it without taking tower shots, which is nice for them.
Which is exactly what's happening now. Is another team fight breaking out, but we're at such a disadvantage with how behind we are.
Oh yeah.
That is incredibly difficult to do much right now. And there you go.
There it
Should be the end. Yep, there it goes.
There it is.
GG's.
GG's indeed. That was really good.
Great round, great match.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're just throwing abilities, not letting us come out.
Yeah. Great game, University of Maryland. It shows victory. It's not our victory. It's theirs. Yeah. So that's that whole matchup goes to University of Maryland. They will beat us 2-0. Great match. Just looking at the score. I mean, this honestly, these 2 matches in particular, I am confident will be great here for us to review. So I'll be excited to see what we get from that. Great job, Maryland. Love to see a lot of really good plays, especially the invading of the jungle with a lot of vision in our jungle. That was devastating, and clearly, if you don't take advantage, if you don't counter that effectively, it's devastating. So that'll be a really good thing for our guys to see and watch that happen and watch that replay. So thank you guys, appreciate it. We will be back. So when will we be back? Let's see. We have a match on. So Monday we'll have Overwatch on Monday. They will play at 7. It's our first Great American Conference matchup, so we'll see how that goes. We should be playing. I haven't seen our match yet, so I'm not sure if we're ready or not, but we're ready to play. but I haven't seen who our opponent is yet. Tuesday is when our next League of Legends match will be. It'll be NECC. We actually have our roster and league set, so we can actually look at the opponent right fast. I will show us. There is our league team and our match for next week. And it's at 8. And we are playing against, what is this, IES Tempest? Yeah. Texas A&M. So, like, that's great, right? We're playing Texas A&M. Our football team cannot say that they played Texas A&M. You know what I mean? It's kind of neat. So, yeah, so we'll be back Tuesday for League of Legends. They'll be playing Texas A&M at 8 p.m. Central Time, so be back here. We have some other things going on Tuesday night as well. Fortnite Builds is a good example, or No Builds, sorry, it's Fortnite No Builds Tuesday night. And we should have some Super Smash Brothers as well. So we'll have some other matches happening that night. So stay tuned and keep up with us on Twitch and on Discord. So any sign-off thing, Lane, or anything you want to say at the end?
Nothing much. Just glad to be here. Second time I've been here this semester.
Yep, you're doing great. Oh, yeah. Doing great.
Hopefully, trying.
Well, I wouldn't say you were doing great if you're not. I don't lie to you.
Oh yeah.
If you do a bad job, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, I need the. Can't think of the word. Oh, I'm losing it. That's all.
I'm just gonna let you be awkward here for a second.
Oh yeah.
I love awkward silences. It's so fun. All right, y'all. Have a great night. This has been Cody. Thank you guys for tuning in to ECU Tiger Esports, and we'll be back on Monday.